everyone. I am so excited to be back with you guys again tonight. Happy Thursday, or as we say in the cat world, happy Thursday. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. We are going to have a lot of fun tonight. And before we get started, I just wanted to say be sure to drop a comment and let us know that you're watching and where are you from. I'm just really curious. I would love to recognize everyone and just say thank you guys for being here. So I wanted to start by saying, hi, Alma. It's so good to see you here. And I hope your baby is doing better, or I hope she came home. Um, let's see what else. Before we get started tonight, I want to introduce Nina. Nina is one of our animal communicators and super intuitive people here at Perfectly Holistic. And she has a gift of intuiting information from cards, and something she's been playing around with and practicing on. And I have some amazing inspiration cards that I'm going to be drawing tonight too for you guys. So we're going to be talking about the cards we're going to be using in a second, but I also wanted to say hello to Sage Heart, and it's Jessica in Boise, Idaho. Great to see you here. And then Joan from Oregon, nice to see you here as well. I wanted to just share a little bit of brief background on how Nina and I work as intuitives, especially when it comes to interpreting and being inspired by cards like inspiration decks or the cat tarot deck that she's going to use tonight. I want to just kind of put aside any fears or doubts or skepticism, anything negative or evil or satanic, because some people tend to think that using a card to get inspiration or guidance or wisdom is coming from some, like a dark place, evil in mouth, in spirit, or anything like that. And that couldn't be further from the truth in our case. Now, you just like anything, you can use anything for good purposes or negative purposes, depending on what your intentions are. We are here tonight to share and inspire and maybe encourage some of you who need a little bit of that this season. And we are calling in our guides, our angels, our highest self. We are calling in the divine, the Holy Spirit, the creator consciousness. That is who we are tapping into. And it's, at the end of the day, it's really all about energy. Energy is not limited by time and space. And that is why we can do our remote sessions with our clients just the same as if the person or the pet was sitting right in front of us. That energy is the same. And we're tapping into what's called the quantum field of energy. And that is that it's like a web of energy that connects everybody, everything. Whether you're a plant, you're a rock, you're a person, you're an animal, whether you're a chair, a house, it doesn't matter. Everything is made of energy, and we're all connected in this amazing web of energy. And so I can impact or influence or help or support someone who I'm not even next to through this field, this quantum field of energy. And so that is the conduit, if you will, for gaining our intuitional hits tonight when we're drawing a card for you for a specific intention, which you are going to tell us what that is that you want us to look into for you, or to when we set our intention, we want to know what you want help with. So I want to kind of just throw that out there to dispel any kind of negative association for the type of card inspirational readings we're going to do tonight. So does anybody have any questions about that before we start? Because I just want to make sure everyone feels like they are in a safe, loving space, because that's what we're trying to create here and support you amazing cat and pet parents out there. So I want to say hi to Sharon and her sweet baby girl, Dory Ann. Let's see. Nina, why don't you go ahead and show us the deck that you're going to be using tonight?
Let's see if I can figure this out
And
here.
you're welcome to use more than one if you have it. I've got two, so I'm gonna be pulling from two different decks
Okay,
tonight too.
I have three here. Let's see if this is the
Yeah,
way. Okay. For example,
hold it up a little closer
okay.
to the little.
So
There you
this,
go.
okay.
Okay,
It says the Knight of Pentacles. It's got a kitty cat on top of a goat, and
a goat.
so it's like it would refer to someone who is slow and steady, reliable, not in a hurry. Just a heavy, like a solid type person. For example, there might be a situation. So that's the kind of deck, and you can see the little pentacle on the emblem
Mm-hmm,
on the goat's sash, and that would be
mm-hmm.
like material um,
Yep, material
things.
things. Wealth. It could be wealth. It could be material possessions. Um, those kinds of things.
Let's see if
Yes.
I can.
Oh, how cute.
Okay. Now this one is. Can you see it? The Hierophant. That's a
Put a
major
little
arcana.
closer. Put a little bit closer to the little camera up there. Okay. Kind of
Okay.
hard to read, but we kind of get the gist.
Okay. It's got a kitty cat. The wise cat, the Persian kitty, and the kittens are taking information from it. So it has different meanings. You can see the different
Mm-hmm.
symbols around it. Also, he's got the material wealth, and he's got like wands. He's got different things, cups. So he is represents can be the traditional, the kind of the traditional wisdom. And depending on what a person's situation is, it could be read different ways. So you get a
Mm-hmm.
general idea of these cards. They're benign. They're just,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to say hi to Jessica from New York and Lorna from British Columbia, Canada. So it's great to have all of you guys here with us. Let me show you the two decks that I'm going to be drawing from tonight. One is a set of affirmation cards, and one is an inspirational card deck. So the first one that I'm using is called Happier Me um, by Ariond, and it's an affirmation cards. And I got these as a gift this week and from a friend of mine, and they're so very cool. So very cool. Um, so I'm going to share those with you guys. And then the second deck that I have is called Spirit Cards. And I've used this one in the past, but
Hmm.
they are from our friends at Love and Above Cat Club, Sienna. So you can get your own set of Spirit Cat inspirational cards from Love and Above Cat Club. So, anyway, okay, guys, if you would like us to pull some cards for you, use some encouragement, some guidance, or inspiration of some kind, drop a comment over here in your chat and let me know what there's a specific circumstance that you just need help or guidance or inspiration on. Um, or if you just want, like a universal, what is the universe? What does the Holy Spirit want to share with me tonight? You can also just do something generic like that, and we can just see what comes up. So if you like, yes, Janae, we haven't actually got a line yet. So just drop your question or your interest in the chat, and I'm gonna just start reading them as they come through. And then Nina and I will draw for you. So I'm so excited. I love this kind of stuff because it is so inspirational. And I have to tell you, I bought a deck of Rider-Waite cards for myself to play with, and I've just been practicing and learning all the cards and the symbols and all of that. I've been watching a reader for several years now, and she's just amazing. So I've just been practicing on my own at night, drawing a couple cards. Most of the time, it's just like, okay, what does the universe want to share with me? What does God want to share with me now,
Hmm.
today? And I actually got a download the other night to just channel my dad. What is my dad? Because he's in spirit, he's in heaven. So it's like, Dad, what do you want to tell me? And I drew a couple cards from that deck, and oh my gosh, spot on his personality and what he was sharing and showing me. And it was just like, you know, so
Yeah.
it's just amazing, really, when you give it a shot. Um, okay, so Janae says, let's see. Janae says, Sable seems to be doing more grooming or licking herself. Anything I need to be aware of? Okay. Nina, you want to draw a card on that?
Okay, I don't see in the chat where it says that, but how do I get into it?
On the far right top, it'll say comments.
Okay, comments.
Okay. And if you
I
click that, you
All
can see
right.
everybody's comments. Yeah.
So where is it? Janae
At the
said.
bottom, Janae.
Okay. Okay. Sable seems to be doing more grooming and licking herself. Anything I need to be aware of? Okay. Okay, I'll just tell you, like, mentally, I'm going to say, please send me a message about why Sable is licking or grooming herself, or something that will be helpful for Janae to know. So what does Janae need to know in this situation? Why she's licking and grooming, why Sable is licking and grooming herself more. So I'm just going to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the card here is 5 of Wands. I don't know if you can see that.
I
Okay.
can. Mm-hmm.
All right. So typically this would mean that there is some kind of conflict or competition. Something's going on. And it could be with you, Janae. It could be with Sable in her environment that she might need. Anyway, it's a stressor. There is some kind of stressor that's going on. Does that ring true? And then let's see if there's something that let's draw a card to see if there's something that would help. You know. Let's see if I get any message about anything, huh? I wonder if Janae is spending enough time with Sable, that she has to compete with something else for Janae's time, like that kind of competition. Okay, let's draw a card for what will help Sable's condition. All right, this is kind of interesting. It's like, this is the 8 of chalices or cups, and it's got the kitty cat walking away from a situation that's troubling it. And that could be Janae walking away from a situation that's troubling her. And because my feeling is a lot of times, many times, animals will, myself included, they will mirror whatever's going on with the parent or with the owner. And so it might be a situation. If you have any kind of comment, or if you want to have a question, if you want to ask about that.
She says, I recently went back to work and I was working from home. One of the things that I have learned about the licking and grooming can sometimes be from stress, and it's a way of self-soothing.
Yes.
They're trying to brush off or get off of them the anxiety or the stress that they can feel. But I can also say that depending on where you live, there may be some kind of environmental stressor, like from trees or grasses or composites. And this time of year, there's a lot of Christmas trees like juniper, elm. I'm not elm necessarily, but spruce and fir. That put off their molecules into the atmosphere, and it can be a little irritating to some pets whose immune systems are a little challenged. So it could be that too. It could be emotional, or it could actually be something physical.
Yes, it can be physical and emotional. We don't know. And then the other thing too is, like, when I look at the card, it had somebody walking out the door, and the traditional meanings, could be like you're leaving a situation, but also Janae is just walking out the door, and so it's like she might not be there. And this is not to put a guilt trip on Janae at all. I mean,
no.
Yeah, it's like, why? So let's see, why is she?
It could be because she's having to leave to go to work.
She's going out the door. Yeah, she's leaving to work. House. So that is a stressor. What are you coming up with for your cards for that?
Okay, I'm going to use the inspirational deck for this one. Okay. I don't think the affirmation cards are really the right deck for this kind of question. So let's just see if there's anything that can be shared here. Shuffling. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so let's see which one. What Sable seems to be looking for herself. Anything that she needs to be aware of. Okay. Guardian. So this is the card that came up. Isn't it cute? And it's called Guardian. Let's read it.
Mm-hmm.
So this says, sorry. Meet Landreville. She stands sentinel, a gentle yet protective force. She can help guard your mind against activity, defeatism, delusion. She is a shield that only the words and actions of people with compassionate intentions to reach the depths of your being keeps your true self safe as you journey into the depths, seeking understanding and healing. She is a master space holder. Levandra will hold your hand in her paw as you cry, as you dance wildly, as you merge with the all, as you dissolve and evolve. So maybe this is about supporting Janae
Yeah.
with the change of her situation.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. She can ask for a guardian angel to help her. You know.
And Janae says, "I bet that's it."
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that so interesting?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's just fun to see whatever
Yeah.
whatever comes.
And like we were discussing that everybody in any kind of deck, everybody has an opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like like each deck is going to have sort of an energy, and the reader too is whoever is interpreting the information. So it's just not to take anything too seriously. Just kind of
Yeah.
roll it. You
Yeah.
know,
And
find
if
it.
something doesn't resonate, just let it
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Drop it and just, that's okay too. So,
Yeah.
okay. So let's see. Joan says, I would love a general inspirational message from spirit. I love those spirit cards. Okay. Nina, you go first.
Okay. Where's
Scroll up to Joan R.
so Joan? So I have to go back up here.
Yeah, just go up a little bit to Joan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Joan wants a general. Okay. Something
Inspirational.
something that will help her, like an inspiration or get inspiration or something that will help Joan. Please give Joan the right message. Well, this is a kind of a scary looking card, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, this is
Yeah.
Ten of Swords. Okay, and so it's got like all these, like swords in the ground, and then the background you can see kind of like a statue, or it's like a figure. I would
Mm-hmm.
say that something is ending. Something that's been hard for Joan is ending, and so there's
Mm.
hope. If you look in the back of the card, you can kind of see like whoops,
Like
yeah,
like
sunrise or there's light. There's light at the
sun
end.
is rising. There's a light. Mm-hmm.
So my take is that you're going to that you've been through some hard stuff and things will get easier now. This is the end because 10 it doesn't have
Tens
an
are
end. Yeah, that's the
tens are
last.
endings.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if that
And
resonates. Go
swords
ahead.
are thoughts and words. Swords are about communication. It's thoughts and words. Some kind of communication. So I
Yeah, it
thought,
can be mental. It can be
yeah,
mental, like that kind of
yes,
communication. So oftentimes
message.
it's tough stuff. In other words, like
Mhm.
in the deck, people, a lot of times it's like hard stuff is in the sword. So yeah, I think you've been
Yes,
through something, but you're gonna you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
yes, that's so cool. Okay, so Joan, I'm gonna draw one from both of these decks for you, since they're just really, really cool. Um, so we're gonna see does Joan, what does the universe would like to share with Joan to encourage or inspire her at this time? And let's see. Okay, this is the card, and I'm getting cozy home. And let's see what it says. This says, meet Shrine. He loves to curl in a fluffy ball of appreciation and take in the calm, cozy accents of his home. Create a sanctuary of peace and inspiration. Let go of objects that don't make you happy. If there are broken items that you have been meaning to fix, unused gifts, remnants of a passionless hobby, send those things on their way. Clear the space and surround yourself only with the things that support you and make your heart sing with the joy of being alive. A candle, open a window, be thankful for all that you have, sit with shrine in your lap and honor your home. So that's one message.
Mhm.
And the second one, let's see what universe would like to share with Joan. Okay, let's give me just a second. Oops. Okay. I need a bigger workspace.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here for Joan. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. This one says, I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the message on the back says, if you take away all the who I should be, what is left? You start hearing silence, the present, and you receive a gift, peace of mind, love, and embrace who you are right now. So I think that's really cool.
I just drew another card for Joan, and it's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, this is a Seven of Swords, and so it's like it's in line with what you were saying, like to have peace with yourself and appreciate yourself. Others may not have been appreciating you, and
Mm,
and you may have been, you know, either um, deceiving yourself about something, but that's it feels like what you're saying, Pam, that she needs to really appreciate herself. Even if others are not appreciating, she needs to appreciate herself. That's what I think.
And I love how it said, like, get rid of the old stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. And that kind of ties into that Ten of Swords, the endings, right? So there's
Mhm.
light at the tunnel, there's something new and on its way. Something else is ending or moving on.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're
That's
rooting
pretty
for
cool.
you.
Yay! Okay, and does that resonate for you and on some level? Hopefully it does.
Inshallah. I hope.
Um, okay. Our next one, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody up here. Um, I think it was Sharon. So yes, Sharon was next, and Sharon says, "I asked the universe to to share with me what I need to know right now."
Okay, so what does Sharon need to know right now? What does
Yes,
you want her
and
right now? No.
Joan says, "Thank you very much, Pam and Nina. That was all perfect." Okay, that's yay.
Yeah, sometimes people need to tell you that you're okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just I get it.
Yep.
We listen to our own thoughts and words a little too often. We can get a little bogged down with our own mind chatter. So it's nice to have a fresh set of your ears,
Yeah.
come
Somebody. All right.
come to the
And
table.
it's like it can represent a higher perspective too. Okay.
Yes,
So this is for Sharon. It says,
Sharon.
what does the universe want you to see right or hear right now? This is the Eight of Wands. It's got the kitty cat, you, in a circle. You're protected. A lot of stuff is coming at you really fast. In other words, things are happening fast or could be happening. They haven't hit you yet, but they can be happening fast. But it's tranquil, and it's interesting. It's like a nighttime scene, so there might be emotional stuff too in that. But that's what it's. I don't think that this is a bad card at all. It could be like signs. Pay attention to signs and signals, things that are coming at you quickly. So pay attention is basically what I would say. Pay attention to what's happening around you or what's coming at you.
Yep. Okay. And I'm shuffling. Okay. I'm going to use Beth decks for Sharon. Give me just a second. Okay. So the first card that I'm pulling says, I forgive myself and learn from my mistakes. I can see that. Okay. And on the back it says, we all make mistakes. You are not less for making them. You are more because you learn from them. So that's very cool. And then the other one, it's called nature. And this is leaf. Meet leaf. Each day he flips outside to meander between the ferns and the flowers. He visits his secret spot where the sun filters down through the leaves and ever-changing shards of light that dance on his fur and warm his soul. No matter the weather, take a moment to step outside and find a spot in nature, whether it's a vast wilderness or a tiny patio. Breathe in the fresh wild air, feel the great expanse of the sky overhead and the firmness of the earth beneath you. You are part of the intricate web of life. Allow nature to nourish you, support you, and set you free. So, nature.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
I drew another card for Sharon. It will be up to her to see if she can understand what it means. It's interesting. It's the first card I was showing you, the
Oh,
Knight
yeah.
of Pentacles. Yeah. So that could be her, or it could be somebody coming to you in a, like a reliable type person, a reliable
Mhm.
person, bringing you the right kind of news. Also, like in a material fashion.
Yeah.
So that might be helpful to look for. Okay.
Very interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, Sharon, let us know if that makes sense on some level.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'd like to get the feedback.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might have to just sit with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't agree. Like sometimes you just have to sit and think about it and like put it aside. And then all of a sudden something will happen and you'll have that aha moment and you're, oh, that's what I was supposed to learn or do or whatever. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can have those moments later too. So, okay. Um, okay, I'll look for Sharon's comment, but in the meantime, um, okay, can't. Sorry, my eyes. Jeez. Okay, and okay, the Ashwood Letters says I'd like some general guidance for my life at this time too. Thank Ashley. So Ashley would just like a general guidance from the universe. What does Spirit want to share with Ashley? Guidance for Ashley from the universe.
It's interesting. Again, the same card that we were drawing before, the Hierophant. Okay.
Okay.
So it. So pay attention to traditional wisdom here. In other words, there's all kinds of information out there, and to me, when I see this, it's like a heads up to look for not fly by night uh, ideas, but like traditional ideas and
Mhm.
ideas or values or uh, wisdom that has stood the test of time, so to speak.
Mhm.
I don't
Reliable.
reliable because I'm not totally traditional myself, but sometimes there's things that are, like when it's a traditional. I'm going to draw one more card and
Mhm.
see if there's a little bit more clarity here.
Mhm.
Okay, the Knave of Pentacles is probably her, and it's like, and there's like then the pentacle, whenever I see it, means money or material success, and that's
Mhm.
a young person or youthful expression of uh, getting money or something good happening. So to me, it's positive. So that might be
Mhm.
tied in with something material. And from the other card, the other card is it's a major arcana card, so usually you'd want to pay attention. And so this might be someone, a messenger, who's going to bring you some kind of information, or you yourself will be finding it. See if that,
That's,
let me know if that makes sense. And
yeah.
if you another card, we're here.
And briefly, I'm going to share what Sharon says. Sharon says about her reading, she goes, awesome. A little teary eyed as this all meant so much with my current situation. So thank you. Awesome. See, it comes when things come to us, we don't have any context. We're just like the conduit,
No,
just
we don't
like,
know. Yeah.
just drop in whatever you need to drop in. And then when we share, it's the message is meant for you. And you kind of know in your heart, in your spirit, what that's touching in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so I shuffled for Ashley. Let me cut here the deck real quick, and we're going to see what Ashley. I'm going to use both decks for you. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. This says everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good.
That's
That's
nice.
awesome. That's cool. And on the back it says always. You are always guided and supplied with whatever you need for your growth. So that's cool. And then let me go to the other deck and see what this one says. This is a beautiful, oh, this is great. This one says trust. Trust. I'm not going to try to strain. It says, meet Safi. Trust begins as an agreement she makes with the flame in her heart. She agrees to let it guide her even when it beckons her deep into the night forest of the unknown. When she trusts, the darkness is illuminated and the forest sparkles with her light. She may not know exactly where the path leads, but she trusts the enchantment of the journey born of intuition. What you truly seek awaits you. Trust yourself. Step into the forest and begin your wild quest toward the longings of your soul. So, trust is the message. So, everything happening now is for your highest good. And then trust. So,
Yeah.
trust the process, trust the journey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so let us know, Ashley, how that resonates for you. That's very cool. I get goosebumps. It's so neat. Okay. Let's see if I want to make sure I didn't miss anything above here. Okay, Sage Heart is going to be next. Sage Heart. She says, I'd love guidance about what the universe would like to let me know. Thank you, Jessica. So it's for Jessica under Sage Heart. That is her ID.
Okay, then what does Jessica?
Jessica, what does the universe want to share with Jessica? What does the universe want to share with Jessica?
Well,
I'm going to share something with you while you're drawing.
okay.
So Ashley says screams. Thank you. All 4 cards are screaming.
That is funny.
I love that so much. I can't even tell you. I have such a giggle. Yay! I'm so glad.
This is a nice card for
Jessica.
That's what this. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. It's a Ace of Pentacles, and you see this cat going through. It's a new beginning, material wealth.
Well,
Like it's a giant pentacle. It's having to go through this opening, but it's managing quite well. It's very optimistic. It feels very Christmassy too, the way the green looks like it. So it may be before Christmas that she has some kind of pretty good breakthrough. So
cool.
that's what I kind of think is a possibility. If she wants more clarity, we can definitely draw more cards. But that's what it feels like.
Oh, that's very cool.
And you can see the mountains in the background, so it's a journey too, as you were speaking about. True about journeys. Okay, yeah.
Well, it's interesting because aces are good numbers. I mean, that's a good card. It's like, yes, those are your positive outcomes. Those are
new beginnings, things like that.
New beginnings. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so for Jessica, let me cut the deck here. Oh, well, interesting. This one says, I have everything I need within myself. It says, just believe in yourself and allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources that you need. So that's the first one. And
That big ball kind of looks like a pentacle too. And it kind of looks like, in that card that you're showing,
yes,
it's a symbol
yes,
like a one.
it does. Yep. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one says meet Ember. She is the light blazing inside our being. She is our fire, our drive, our fuel. She is our very life force, yearning and stretching in the direction of our love. Notice what makes Ember begin to glow and burn brighter. Perhaps it is talking openly with a friend or dealing with your love. Perhaps it's playing your guitar, scaling a mountain, or writing your story. Look for that spark within and honor it. Stoke that fire with intention. Honor your passion with time and dedication. Feed that flame with devotion. Let your passion ignite your life with beauty, energy, and purpose. So you have everything you need to follow your passion. I love that. Okay. So Jessica, let us know how that writes for you. Okay. Let's see. I'll give you a second. I know there's a little bit of delay. So while we're shuffling, we're going to shuffle for Jessica D. She says, I'd like a message from my 19-year-old cat, Cindy. She's medication for hyperthyroidism and doing pretty well, but I'd like to know how she's feeling and how else I can support her. Okay, so we want to channel Jessica's cat, Cindy, to see what she needs Jessica to know about supporting her at this point.
Okay, what does Cindy want to tell Jessica? Please give Jessica a message from Cindy.
Yes.
Or you Cindy wants to do it. It's a pretty nice card. Okay, it's an 8 of Pentacles, and when I'm more looking at the card rather than just the meaning. It's like it's things that are not yet. It's a happy card. I would say that Cindy is happy with everything that Jessica is doing. Looks like Jessica is doing many things for Cindy, and there's like a dreamlike quality. You can see that kind of like it looks like these things have flashes going through them. It's like so the cat or Cindy is in good shape in this card. That I don't see that she can that Jessica needs to do anything more. The cat is doing well. So it's almost and it's interesting. The pentacles have different shapes. It's so dreamlike quality. So it's kind of mystical. So I would say that on a spiritual level, this cat is being supported by Jessica. The cat is trying to convey that Cindy is they have a spiritual connection, and she's doing okay. I can draw another card, but I'll let you do yours first or next, please.
Okay, so I'm going to draw for Jessica's cat, Cindy. No, I need to. I'm going to shuffle one more time. One for Jessica's cat, Cindy. What would she like to share with Jessica? Okay. This is cool.
Okay.
I am strong and resilient.
She's in good shape. Cindy is telling you.
Yeah, she says, think of a situation when you showed strength. How did you feel? How did you recover? Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. So she's saying, I am strong and I am resilient. But let's see what else. Let's see what else Jessica's cat, Cindy, would like her to know. Okay. Oh, this is cool. This one is balance. So meet Vero Tiptoe Sky. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Vero help you to see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. So, I think that beautifully goes with I am strong and resilient.
Mhm.
Finding balance in that equation is part of that process, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very cool.
What else can?
Okay. So, Jessica, let us know what you think about that. Um, and then Jessica B, Sage Heart, let us know how yours resonated for you as well. Um, okay, and then Alma is next. Did you want to do another card for Cindy's the cat?
I'm going to. I was kind of getting a no, but anyway. But let's do it. Let's do a card for Jessica rather than Cindy. Okay, let's do
Okay.
a card for Jessica rather than Cindy. Please give Jessica a message. She needs to know. Huh. Well, it's like
Um,
she feels a little. This one, it's like nine of swords. She's kind of like trapped. She feels a little bit uh, like like she doesn't have solutions. The cat, Cindy, thinks that she has solutions, or she's kind of everything is great. And I think that Jessica feels a little bit like she's stuck, like she doesn't have options, or she can't go anywhere. But you know, the kitty cat
mm,
can step over. I can't see how she can step over the sword. He's got swords sticking out. She's not really stuck. So that's kind of like what I'm getting. So it's like try not to worry so much about Cindy. It's more like don't worry. That's what I kind of into it.
Jessica says, I'm crying to hear this. We had a rough year being separated for a while, but I've been doing my best the past few months to spend quality time with her. She's a strong soul. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy that resonates for you. Okay, so I think next up, okay, let's see what Stage Heart Jessica says. I asked about above whatever the universe would like to tell me. Um, exorcism about my cats. Yeah, and we gave you a reading. So I don't know if you heard it. I So Sage Heart Jessica is who I was referring to. Um, no, 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 no. Yes. Sage Heart Jessica. We did pull cards on yours above. So I don't know, maybe you missed that or something. So you may have to go back and check. Just watch the recording again. Okay. Alma is next. Alma says, "My last 5 years have been unrelentingly stressful. Do you see me being cured from this stress anytime soon?" So that's what Alma. Let's pull for Alma.
Okay. Let's get some hope for Alma. She needs some hope.
Yeah, right. What does the
Yeah.
universe want to share with Alma today
Yeah.
about any kind of deliverance from her stress anytime soon? See if this poor woman can get a break. Please, dear Lord.
Well, this is a really nice card. It shows the nine of pentacles. It's got.
Mm,
I would say this is. I would say this is financial security.
mm,
That Alma is basically. Um, she's a strong person. She's alone, and she has or will be getting financial security. I don't know, but that's what the card seems to indicate. I love
yep.
birds. I love the hawk. I mean, to me, it's a symbol of wisdom, a good sign, a good omen. And so I would say then that kind of a card came underneath it. And let's just see what that one was.
And I also wanted to say that 9s are the almost ending of something.
Yeah.
So it's your light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost over.
Yeah. This one is let's see if I can stick on. This
There
is
you go.
three of pentacles, and it's usually about craftsmanship. So maybe she's doing something that others will admire in her work. In other words, maybe her work will be recognized because the two kitties on the bottom are examining the like this the crafts,
created.
what the other kitty cat is doing. So it feels a little bit like this could have to do with her profession, and I'm hoping that it will be start to. I mean, all these cards look promising to me, so I'm hoping it's the best for all.
That's awesome. Okay, let me draw one for Alma. Let me shuffle one more time. Okay. Okay, the first one that I'm getting is I'm able to accomplish anything I set my mind upon. And it says, what is it you desire and you haven't succeeded at yet? Divide and conquer. Give yourself time and divide your plan into small pieces. After each victory, you will feel uplifted and ready to do more. So that's the first one. And so the next one for Alma, let's see what to say over here for Alma. Special message. Okay, so this one is peace. Okay. Tiny words. Serena. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being, the place of stillness in the midst of the flowing river of life. She knows the language of forgiveness and acceptance. If you are quiet for a moment and let your heart soften and open, she can teach you these true words so that you may rest your mind in the abode of peace. We cannot control the actions of others, but our perspectives, our feelings, and our choices remain in our power. Choose to be at peace even as you work toward resolution, evolution, and change. So, message is peace, and you're able to accomplish anything you set your intention upon, your mind upon. So, don't let the stress diminish you. Don't let it discourage you. You can do it.
Looking for the inner peace because just the inner peace, even though the external can seem like things are falling apart, you look for that inner strength and inner peace. Okay, so do I have one here? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see.
I forget. So am I supposed to draw one for her now or no? Are we going?
Let me check let me read a comment from Jessica D. She says, I'm trying to get out of a difficult family situation and worry about Cindy picking up on my anxiety, but I feel more reassured now with this message. Awesome. Okay, good. Good.
That makes sense because that last card for her showed her like feel like she was being hammered by these swords.
All the swords.
Yeah, but you can walk
Makes
right
sense. Makes sense. Okay, so the next one is Laurie Christine. She would like to have us pick cards for her. So let's just go with what does the universe want to share with Laurie Christine?
Okay, what is Laurie Christine?
What does the universe want to share with Laurie Christine?
Well, this is a nice card. I love this card. It's beautiful. Strength. It's got, let's stay here. It's got a cat, a very regal, girl cat. She's got the little halo on top, the little infinity sign. And she's got her paw on top of the head of a dog, okay? it's like what is more quintessential than a strong cat like
Cat.
that. So it's I would say this is a really nice card for you to for you to be aware of your strength. And it's a soft strength. She's not scratching this
Mhm.
dog. She's
Right,
merely
right.
placing the
She's just in
paw.
charge.
Yeah, she's in
She's
charge.
in charge. She's in
Yeah.
charge.
You
Yep.
know,
That's
the
awesome.
colors are really pretty too. The like the Christmas, almost like the wreath
The
garland
green.
around. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
let's see another card for her, perhaps. Okay, it's for
Laurie Christine. She says, I'm trying to be the best cat mom to Leo, Nick, Ginny, and Nathan. So do any of them have a message about what I can do better?
okay. Best,
Maybe your second card can be about that.
okay, best mom. How can she be the best mom? Feels like sibling rivalry. Okay, kitty cats here. All right, so best cat mom. How can Lori Christine be the best cat mom to her kitty cats? Oh boy. Well, she has to perhaps negotiate conflicts here between them. Okay, because there's quite a few kitty cats here. There's four
Yep.
grown cats and one little kitten, and they're vying for the attention. The mouse at the bottom, they want to get that thing. So there's competition between these kitty cats. So I would say
Mm-hmm.
she needs to be aware of that, and so it doesn't become a cat fight. And let's see what else she can do. Just a second more. Huh. Well, I would say she can, this is kind of interesting. Two of chalices or two of cups, it's this kind of like spiritual, they're sharing. So she's going to
Mm-hmm.
have to figure out a way
Sure.
to share her time and
Mm-hmm.
energy and basically emotions with these cats so that there's not like sibling rivalry. That's what I get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what does, let me, Laurie Christine, let's see what, either for Laurie or from their cat specifically. Okay. So this one, oh, this is interesting. So it says, I forgive myself from my mistakes. You know,
Yeah.
when you are juggling multi-cat homes, you can make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It says,
Right.
we all make mistakes. You are not less for making them. You are more because you learn from them. So I
Mhm.
love that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's just good advice for everybody to remember. And let's see if there is anything else we can pick up on. Um, and then let's see. One more for Laurie Christine. Gratitude. Gratitude. Here we go. Meet Grace. She receives the gifts of the universe with open jaws. When she shifts her mind to see what wonders are flowing in, the world glimmers with beauty. It is easy to focus on all those unmet desires, gone astray plans, and everything beyond the horizon of now. Let grace remind you to notice all the blessings we are receiving. What feels good? Let it in. What is making your heart sing even a quiet, momentary song? Who do you love that is with you now in spirit or right by your side? Let each thank you open your heart a little bit more. So, gratitude
Mhm.
and forgiving yourself and learn from mistakes. Those are great pieces of advice from our cats, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yep, I agree.
Pretty
That's,
mom too.
yes, for okay. And Alma says that her reading resonates and peace is what I most want. That's them. Um, and then let's see, Sage Heart Jessica says, excellent. I am looking for my new path career. That's great. Laurie Christine says those cards are spot on. And Sage says that is awesome, perfect for starting something new. Yes, that's so cool. Um, and let's see. I think it was another one. Jessica Fisher is here. Hi, honey. Do you want us to draw cards for you? She's like, I almost missed it. If you reading, all you have to do is just drop a comment and like let us know what you want to ask about, or if it's just a general message or intention. And we can. This will probably be our last one because it's almost 8 o'clock. So we're going to probably wrap up with one more pull. Unless anybody else watching wants to pull cards. So let us know. We're going to be wrapping up here shortly. So this has been so fun. Great advice, great wisdom, great encouragement. You guys, again, you can find these cards at wherever they sell inspirational decks, tarot decks. Love and Above Cab are these. And
what is
Lorna, we did draw for you. Oh, this is a different question. Okay, I see. Lorna says, I'd love to ask for guidance from my cat Rascal. He's doing good. How can I best support him? And am I doing all the right things for him? Okay, so Lorna has a question. Guidance from or for her cat Rascal and his care.
Okay, so she wants to know about, Lorna wants to know about her cat Rascal. Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't see
it's scrolled up just a little bit. Guidance for her cat Rascal, how he's doing, how she can best support him, if she's doing everything right.
Okay, well, I can't find it, but it's okay. So let's give a card for how to support Rascal. What can Lorna do to support Rascal?
Yes. What can the universe share about supporting Rascal for Lorna?
Okay, funny. There's another card like not to worry so much. Okay, this is actually the first thing. It's like that worry. So don't worry so much. And I want to do another card for her quickly. Okay, so Rascal. Okay, Rascal is stable. Okay, he's the 4 to me when I see that is stable. It may not be getting really better, may not, but it's certainly not getting worse. It's a position of stability. So he's okay. He's doing okay. So sometimes us worrying more about things, humans and pets, can make things worse. So just try to keep your vibes up.
That's so cool. Okay. And then I'm going to pull from one deck. Let's see what this says. Okay, so this one is called Night Magic. Meet Vespertine, no sleep for the wild. She is a swirl of creativity and nighttime escapades. She is pure nocturnal playfulness and mystery. Going out at night is not only for the young. Night magic is for everyone. Explore the night, go out dancing or walk under the stars. Gather with your friends and talk into the wee hours. Sing and play music under the moonlight. Stay up to watch a meteor shower or a lunar eclipse. See the sun rise while the world sleeps. Watch your perspective expand and shift. You have more energy than you believe.
That's like lighting up.
Yeah. Okay, and then let's see what other deck says for Lorna for her cat Rascal's care. So yeah, just see the lighter side of things. Okay, so this one is this is cool. Okay, so it says, my ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. You are limitless. You are the only one who can set up limits for yourself. Don't. So I just think also it's like doubt,
Yeah.
Like, because when we doubt, we limit ourselves. We limit what we think we can achieve and what we think we can do. I think you're doing a great job with him based on what we've seen. And so try not to second guess yourself so much.
Right.
And follow your heart,
right.
And tune into his heart. And I think if you connect your hearts with him, y'all connect together, you'll know if you need to do something else or something more. That would be my interpretation of those cards. Any other thoughts, Nina?
No, I like that. I like that. The theme of trust, and like when I don't want to say micromanage, but when we, uh, it's like yes, trust that you're and that heart energy that you're giving to the cat
Hmm.
is also helping him. I mean, it's like it's healthier to be in that kind of energy than it is to be an energy of fear and worry. So that's what I would say. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, and
Mm.
we're going to do one. I'm going to read Lori Christine's comment. She says, "Yes, we do have sibling rivalry in our home. I make sure every cat knows how much they're loved and loved equally. I use many flower essences for peace, harmony, and reducing stress."
Very
Awesome.
good.
Awesome
Good.
job.
Good.
Okay. And then Janae, you'll be the last one. So one last one for Janae.
Okay.
She wants to know um, if the universe, I'd like to take a peek at my life. I'd appreciate it.
Oh
So what
boy.
does the universe want to share with Janae about her life? So let's make this the
Yeah.
last one. Yep. So for
Okay.
Janae, the
This is
universe want to share.
okay. This is Knave of Cups. Okay. It's
Oh,
like it's the cat is observing the fish. The fish can be like your creative abilities. The fish is ready to
mhm.
jump out, and so I would say your creative abilities are ready to jump forth. The cat is bringing that, and so I mean that's
Nice.
how I would read it. Okay, so you're in a good place. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. And this is called illumination. So this one says, meet Glow. She shines her warm light into our dark places. She illuminates our fears and our shadows, giving us the courage to face them, to unwrap them, and to bring healing. Sometimes it may seem easier to take the long route around the dark forest within, but Glow knows the true ease comes from presence, not avoidance. So carry her with you as you journey into the depths of your heart and soul. Let her loving light warm the places of shame, hurt, sadness, disappointment, anger, and guilt. She can the darkest, twisted forest into a golden cove of love. So illumination would be one message for Janae. And then let me do one other card from this other deck. Okay. For Janae. What does the universe want to share with Janae? Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. I am strong and resilient.
Once again, I
You
love
are. Think of a situation when you showed strength. How did you feel? How did you recover? Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. So you are strong and resilient. That's what the universe wants you to know, and don't forget it. So it's easy to get caught up in all the negatives and forget how powerful and how special we are. You know? So that will do it for tonight's reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we hope you feel inspired and encouraged. And we just want to take a second and just wish you guys all the wonderful blessings of Christmas and the holiday season. And may you spend it with those that you love, and of course, all your furry babies too. So, sending you guys lots of blessings and well wishes. And I will be back with our next live. It's going to be January 4th, our next Q&A. So until then, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you again soon. So thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.